I bet you're glad to be here again, aren't you? School, school, school. Oh, how I don't miss it. Really, I don't really miss school at all. Except for, like, making friends and that, but, you know. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Violet. Last time, we defeated the gym leader, what was her name? Lily. Yep, she was quite a tough one to take down. And that got me thinking that, you know, we've been a little bit too ambitious with our journey in that. I think we need to take a step back and learn a few things. Now, of course, don't worry. Well, try and make sure it's as entertaining as possible. Like, okay, here's the thing. I want to make sure that I get all these done. Alright, let's see. Hold on. Biology 4. So, I want to see, like, if there's more. I think this is mainly educating people on that, but I'm really curious to see if there's any more to this. So, I'm going to try and get the exams done in that. Alright. Hello! Hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on the midterm exam. Thanks for answering my little question at the end, too. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind. Right, we're now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time for our knowledge to evolve and grow just like our Pokemon. Evolution, yep. Evolution. Today we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomenon of Pokemon evolution. As your Pokemon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokemon, once they leveled up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increase, sometimes by a lot. That's Pokemon evolution. Pokemon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokemon in their adorable pre-evolved states. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokemon begins to evolve. Say it with me, you already know. To cancel evolution, press the... What's the C button? No, the B button! That's right, everyone. B for best answer. The button you want when you need to stop Pokemon from evolving is the B button. Press this button soon after a Pokemon begins to evolve and stop it from changing. You also let a Pokemon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokemon to Pokemon. You don't say. Ever heard of Galarian Yamask? Some may evolve by having a certain item such as a Firestone or Thornstone used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. Okay, that last one, I never heard of that. The way Primo evolves in Nidope is especially strange. You see, there's a certain move that... Whoops, sorry, looks like we're out of time. I guess we have to end the class here today. Thank you all for your attention. Okay, that's an interesting one. We need to apply that knowledge. Grapes. What's the Scarlet one? Biology 5. How many do we have? Yes, please. I just realized we might have to take up a lot of these. Don't be tardy. I bet this video won't perform well because, you know, it's just lessons, lessons, and lessons. But I want to try and apply some of these lessons, you know, get some new Pokemon from what we learned. Alright. Hello! Hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. But before I get going, do you all remember the final question from our midterm exam? Well, Director Clavel found out about it somehow and I got yelled at. Whoops. Apparently he could tell I was hiding something just by looking at me. He just noticed all the colour flush out on my face. Speaking of colour, today I'd like to teach you about the colours as they pertain to a Pokemon. Some Pokemon have slightly different coloration or pattern on their bodies based on their gender or individual differences. In very rare cases, Pokemon may have a widely different coloration compared to others of the same species. We call these specimens shiny Pokemon. It is quite rare to cross paths with one. Does anyone know what the likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon is? Roughly 1 in 4,000 or so. I think it's like, well, wow, that's right. You may be making a Pokemon, you have makings of a Pokemon Professor, Christopher. Shiny Pokemon appear in a rate of 1 in 4,000. Isn't that amazing? I don't know if it's exactly that. I think it's like 4,234. I don't know.
To be a bit more accurate, the rate for encountering a
the probability of encountering one in the wild is the same as hatching one from an egg too. Eggs from a pair of Pokemon raised around differing languages are a special case. There's a higher chance than average that a shiny Pokemon have hatched from these eggs. That's called the Masuda method. But we haven't even been able to figure out why that is just yet. I've also learned rumors of a charm that increases your likelihood of finding a shiny Pokemon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's called the Shiny Charm. This claim can't be scientifically verified, but it sure would be fun if it were true. I can vouch for that. 8 times. Whoops, that's the bell. That's all for the day. Thank you for your attention. Yep. I don't know if it's the exact odds. Maybe they did sort of nerf it down a bit. Originally, though, it was a lot higher. It was 8,000, I believe. Good morning, Christopher. What class do you like to take? Biology again. Yep. I still don't know, like, what benefit these will be. But still, you do learn some interesting facts. Or you sort of, like, feel a bit smug for your prior knowledge like I am. Hello, hello! Hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Next time we meet, we'll have our final exam. That means today is our last actual class. Oh, phew. And the topic for this last class will be Pokemon forms. You can just think of forms as the shapes of appearances that Pokemon have. There's also a phenomenon called a form change, where Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Since for example, which we regularly ride on at transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First, its basic form, where it walks on 4 legs. Second, it is battle form, where it stands on its hind legs to engage in battle. Finally, there's its ride form, where it inflates its throat sac and its tail so we can ride on its back. Though we can use something that you're all carrying with you now as even better example. Yep, I'm talking about your phone. Some smartphones are inhabited by a certain Pokemon. Does anyone know what that Pokemon I'm referring to? Rotom. You're a regular expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you, Christopher? The Pokemon inside of your smartphone is Rotom, and it does all sorts of things to help you out. The Rotom inside of a Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter other electronics. Oh. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering a washing machines, microwave ovens, and other electronic appliances. Fans, fridges, washing machines, and a lawnmower. Yeah. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form do it so simply by holding an item or by having one used on them. Oricoro, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when given certain nectars. Pokemon may even change type or learn different moves when they change form. Form changes are different from evolution in that the Pokemon can return to its original form. And unlike shiny Pokemon, which can't change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. There's a lot to dig into with this form change phenomenon, as you can see. We can all learn something from Pokemon here, don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but I'll be happy to see you all enjoy time at the Academy to the fullest, and change form into a new version of yourselves. Or something like that anyway. Oh, I almost forgot! Regional forms, which vary based on what region a Pokemon came from, don't change like the other forms. Then in it. Whoops, that's the bell. I guess I was skeptical. Mr. Jack, right up to the very end, huh? Had a great time teaching all of you. I hope you will do your best in the final exam. Yeah, biology is my favourite. Yep, it's the exam. Hello everyone, today is our final exam. I will cover everything I taught you so far, but I'm sure you will do just fine. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. Alright? Any following 4 methods make it easier to catching Pokemon. Alright, so how many of the following 4 methods make it? Being a berry, using a Pokeball, behind. I suppose 2? Yeah, 2, because I don't think feeding it a berry... Well, feeding it a berry only works in Safari Zone, so I don't think this game has one, so I'm going to say 2. True or false? You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or trading them with others. Ooh. Or trading them with others. Yeah, that's true. You do get evolution Pokemon. If a Pokemon is holding an Everstone, will using an item that induces evolution such as Firestone cause it to evolve? Oh, it's definitely B.
Nope.
What's the probability of running into a shiny Pokemon? Yeah, we know that one. True or false? The Pokemon named as Oricoro has 3 forms. False, it has 4. Do you have anything you would like to say about my class? I'm still getting used to this teaching thing, but I sure had fun as your teacher. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, thanks for being our teacher. Okay, time's up, whether you like it or not. Hope everyone enjoyed tackling those questions. It's like a little bonus question there, right at the end again. A little secret. The Turtle Director. I'll grade these right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. Which I'm guessing we learn when we go out. It's been a while. Let's say look 3 questions because return 4 questions, but okay, I'm guessing it's the catch one. XP candies, okay. So you do get little bits. Alright, so I'm gonna like continue what I got here. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects you can get from food on your picnics. You can receive meal powers that even restore HP for all the Pokemon in your party. It is a truly convenient means of healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you are aware, it is not suited to for use in battles when you cannot make food, or when you wish to restore HP quickly. In times such as those, you should make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokemarts and the Pokemon and the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used anytime that you open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potions restore 20 HP, Super Potions restore 60, and Hyper Potions restore 120. The pricier the item, the more HP it will restore. Keep in mind of how much money you have when you're stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of travelling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with an injured Pokemon, but you have no potions, you're out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Master Christopher, what should you search for when in a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon? Items on the ground. Perfectly correct, Master Christopher. I see you are well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restorative item, such as an Ornberry or a potion, in this way. You can use the R button to send out your Pokemon and pick up such items as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like the items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat a berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide on the timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need for healing, I suggest that you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you can employ for healing your... but I see the bell demands that topic. Wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you farewell. I think for that, I would recommend stocking up well. That's all I can suggest. Stocking up well, and, you know, having some Pokemon with... Like, you can get some Pokemon that can restore health and status conditions. So you can have a Pokemon with Heal Bell. So if your Pokemon, all your Pokemon are like burnt, poison, sleep, etc., you can have that Pokemon, use the Heal Bell, they're all healed. There's also, well, there are numerous other healing moves. For individual Pokemon, you got Recover, Ingrain and such. Okay. I don't know fees. Alright. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In my last class, I taught about HP restoration. However, after class, I was asked by several of you about power points, commonly known as PP. When a Pokemon loses all its HP, it faints and can no longer battle. What then? What happens to a Pokemon that loses all its PP? Ooh. It can't use moves. Perfectly correct, Master Christopher. Perhaps you'll know this from first-hand experience. When a Pokemon runs out of PP, it can no longer use its moves. However, each move has its own stored PP, so you can mitigate PP loss by using a variety of moves rather than just one move repeatedly. If a Pokemon loses all PP for all of its moves, it will only be able to use Struggle, an action that can also damage the Pokemon that uses it. In order to avoid the predicament, PP can be restored at Pokemon centers along with HP. Items such as Ethers and Max Ethers can also be used to restore PP. Be careful not to confuse potions with Ethers at the heat of the battle. However, Ethers are not sold at shops, so you should just use them judiciously if you find them. The stronger the move, the lower its maximum PP. Do not waste moves on these moves. Do not waste uses on these moves unless you wish to quickly run out of PP. It's important to find balance in the Pokemon set of moves. As you can see, HP isn't the only thing you must keep an eye on while adventuring with Pokemon. However, you will all take care and ensure that your party Pokemon can perform at their best, as you can engage in the treasure hunt. Our time together has come to an end for today. Our next meeting will be an examination day. Be sure to review well and preparation. Oh, thank goodness. Midterm, yep. Oh, also, Leopard Bays are really good for PP. You know, if you've run out of PP, you can just like, instantly restore 10 PP and you don't have to worry about running off or anything like that. It's really handy. The time has come to test how well you all have learned here in my class. Let's begin. The information simmering in your brains from the last minute cram session fades. Which is these not okay. Becoming poison, increasing speed. Increasing speed. That's not it. Well, unless they go, I don't know. Which of the following affects the kinds of meal powers received in a particular meal? Yeah, I was going to say fillings and condiments. I don't know what. Which of the berries can restore Pokemon's HP? Oh, that's all wrong. Peach berry restores poison. Cherry restores paralysis. Leander wanted his Pokemon to decide on its own when to use an item in battle, so he gave it an ombre. This will work as he hopes. Yeah, that's true. If a move runs out of PP, it can no longer be used. If a Pokemon's on PP before it moves, it can only sit there in frustration. False, it struggles. Time for answering question has come to an end. Please stop writing. I hope you're able to give the examination everything you had. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day. Feels great to do. Alright, let's have a look at the results. Hey! 5 out of 5! XP candies, okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is finish this off. And I think, I think after that, I'll take a break by doing a terror raid battle, then go back to do some math. After I fully complete that. Yeah, you know the gist. So, I do apologize, it's a bit dull, but I hope the Terror Raid battles will sort of spice things up a bit. Actually, also, are the questions randomly generated? That's what I'm curious about. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. Though some of you have had to retake the midterm exam multiple times, I'm glad to say that the majority of the class passed without issue. I feel honoured to see that the knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life has taken root in all of you. I trust that you will all work as hard on your life skills in the second half of our course as well. Let's now turn to our attention to the topic of the day, which is inspired by a question I received from a subject of meal powers. The student who asked the question is a young man who enjoys the culinary arts. You is artist! He tells me that he regularly researches culinary techniques for his own and pays careful attention to the ingredients he uses. Yeah, because when I made a pancake mix last night, I put 4 eggs in. You just need 1 egg. You know, and there's 4 or 5 people as well. Dang, it tastes more like an omelette than a pancake. He also spends the day and night studying all aspects of the culinary arts. Yet despite this, he was baffled by his inability to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers. Isn't that condiments? So tell me, Master Christmas, since you did quite well on your midterm exam, what should this young man do to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers? No. Yeah, that's a good point. I think you need to make food more often. The culinary arts is not so easily grasped. Simply engaging in them more often will not necessarily reward you in success. Ooh, I'm wrong about something. To increase the effectiveness of meal powers, your sandwiches must be filled with many different ingredients. For a single person, this may prove difficult, but if you prepare a sandwich with others, you'll be able to handle a larger serving of bread. With a larger base to start with, it becomes quite simple to add more ingredients to your sandwich. Which in turn makes it possible to receive meal powers of increased effectiveness. This applies more broadly as well when dealing with difficult issue. Working with others to solve that issue may be the best course of action. I'm sure that Arvin will likewise work with friends to craft his sandwiches in the future. Yeah, dude, we knew. The identity of Melson is a matter of privacy, so I would ask you not to pry too deeply. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you farewell. I think it's just 6. Right. So I think it's just 2 lessons, exam, 2 lessons, exam. I think it's how this works. It's not too crammed. Put away your phones. It's time to begin class. While you're out performing field with one of your Pokemon walking alongside you, have you ever noticed changes in its coloration? No, actually. No, I don't mean it suddenly becomes a shiny Pokemon or any nonsense like that. I mean, we could all dream, right? I am speaking of it becoming filthy! Pokemon battle. They get hurt by moves and moves used against them. They get battered by wind and wave. They get covered in sand and mud. They get, in the word, filthy! I have seen many trainers walking about with their adorable little Pokemon without addressing this issue. It is deplorable. Let me ask this question to someone I am sure would not tolerate such a shameful conduct. Oh yes, Master Christopher. What should you do if your Pokemon is dirty? What sort of idiot would clean it up? Perfectly correct. I knew I would count on you to provide me with such an answer. When your Pokemon are dirty, clean them. This is, of course, simply common sense. While you're having a picnic, you can approach the Pokemon on your team and perform a variety of actions. One such action is putting them through what I like to call the Pokemon wash, in other words. You are able to clean them up. You start by getting your sponge lathered up with soapy bubbles as you gently and carefully scrub your Pokemon. Once your Pokemon is nice and covered in soapy bubbles, the bubbles will encapsulate the filth, then you simply wash it away with a spray of water. This will get your Pokemon clean and shining bright as a Terrajewel. It's certainly quite a bit of work, but this will also restore HP and cure status conditions. Oh, that's handy. However, some Pokemon may have parts of their bodies they don't want to get scrubbed or that they would rather not get wet. Be sure to keep this in mind when cleaning your Pokemon. Now, the most important point that I must mention is that some Pokemon like to be dirty. Though I must contradict myself by saying this, please do remember that cleaning your Pokemon is not always the kind thing to do. Our time together has come to an end today, but bid you farewell. Oh, is it not? Oh, maybe it's okay, so we do. There we get. I don't know. We get 3 classes then. Okay. I thought it was 2 exam, but no. Put away your phones, so we begin our class together. Home economics is the study of life's necessities, but looking back on our time together, I realised that I focused almost entirely on food. Well, apart from the cleaning. Hope it's not too late to shift the discussion of clothing, another necessity in our last class. As I'm sure you're aware, our academy has an air of freedom about it. We provide uniforms for each season to accommodate the diverse climate of Paldea. However, students are free to wear whichever style they wish whenever they please. You should all have received 4 sets of tops and bottoms, one each for spring, summer, fall and winter, when the academy accepted you. If by chance you are not aware of this, you may wish to peruse your wardrobe. As long as you wear our school uniform, the rest of your ensemble need not be school issued. This includes your bag, your hat, if you choose to wear one. You are even free to style your hair however you wish. Mr. Salvador's hairstyle, for example, would almost certainly have been against the school rules when I was a boy. That reminds me. There's one more thing I like to decorate, which I must say I find quite charming. Oh yeah, phones. Perfectly correct. That's the adorable little thing I was speaking of. Oh, it interests me so. I must admit, I am fascinated by Rotom phones and how you can customize them. What's that? How very intriguing. So there's a shop called Daybird Presents where you can purchase cases for your Rotom phones. I never heard of that. I thank you for that useful bit of information. I shall have to go myself first thing tomorrow to get an adorable case for my own liking. Forgive me, I seem to have gotten a little carried away with that small talk. As this class is known as Home Economics nears Home Economics nears its end, I offer these final words to you who have been honing everyday life skills with me. My field of study is not so decisive as the likes of mathematics, for instance, where test scores might play a part in deciding your future. However, as you go on to cook for yourselves, take care of your playground and decide what to wear in the morning when you awaken. I'll be honest if what I taught you serves to smooth out and enrich your lives, even if only a little. This sentiment was imparted by Mr. Hassel and his particular outlook on such matters. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for seeing this class through to the end. Our time together has come to a close for today. Prepare to do your best in our final exam. Oh no, I don't want to do math. Yeah, I want to do the final exam. Yep. I won't be tardy. The time has come to test how well you all have learned in my class. Let's begin before the information simmering in our brains from last minute cram session fades. Alright, which of the following meal powers makes it easier to come across shiny Pokémon? Oh, that'll be sparkling power. Wait, you can actually do that? Which of the following is not the effect of egg power? Okay, I think it's that one. What is a simple yet important tactic for increasing the effectiveness of meal powers? Make food with others. I learned that the hard way. What is a great action for taking when your dog Pokemon dirty? Pokemon? What is Pokemon? Pokemon Dash, I think that's actually a game, if I remember, or a mini-game. This is a question about Academy rules. Should you change your uniform tops and bottoms to properly match each season? It doesn't matter. I mean, I recommend you do. I made the question a little easier than I planned to as a way of saying thank you for informing me about the Rotom phone cases. I trust that you all gave this exam everything you had and that you will not have to retake it. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day. I'd be surprised if I did fail one of these, but then... Well, no, actually, I was just reading this art. That's going to be an interesting one. Must get 3... Hey! Perfect score! Alright, I'm going to take a break from doing this. I'm going to check out this Delibird thing. Let's have a look. Where's the Delibird? Chansey. Delibird Presents. Alright, I'm going to check that out. And then, I'm going to try something with this Mankey. Alright, coming through! Gonna glide down. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright. Okay. Alright, it's one of these. No, not one of these. It's... No? Wait. Oh, where the heck is it? Wait, is that like... No? Where the... Are you the... No, you're B. That's weird. Guessing it must be... Oh, must be down here then. Is this it? No, it's Where is it? I mean, there's that present thing there. Am I there? Where is it? Is that it?
Are ya serious, dude? Did the Delibird and the phone cases somehow elude ya?
Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, about. Look at this, guys. This is where you could get throat spray. What the heck? Usually uses a sandbag with special attack. Ooh, Destiny Knot. Yeah, definitely get that. Definitely get that. Clear amulet. Stats lowered by Musa. Okay. Yeah, so ability shield. This cute and rather unique looking shield protects from having its ability change with others. Ooh. Choice scarf, focus band, expert belt, and punching glove. There's some really nice items here. Charcoal, miracle seed. But yeah, Destiny Knot, that's really crucial for So if you are breeding, yeah, really good. Walking helmet, that's not bad. Let's have a look. General goods. You are... Oh, they sell bottle caps? Oh, and you got... Oh, we see that. Smoke ball. Okay, that's good. Everstone. Yeah, that's good for breeding, but... Oh, can I buy 10? Nah, that's a little bit silly. I'll buy 2. But yeah, these nectars are for Orikoro. You know, I'll... Actually, yeah, I can grab 10, can't I? I'll grab 3. Right, these apples. If you don't know, they do evolve some Pokemon to... Oh, that's good though. Wow, that's really cool that you can actually access all these stones. Nah, I'll leave that. But that's good though. That's something to keep in mind. Pokeballs. Ooh, let's have a look. What have we got here? Okay. You can get those at the Pokemon Center. Rotom phone cases. I'm very curious about... Oh, you get a lot here. Alright, I want to buy the blue case. And... Fuecoco case. I love these cases. Nice. And I think that's everything. Alright, I want to check. Is there anywhere else? Oh, yeah, there's another Delibird present. So I'm going to check this one out. So in Levincia, there's another Delibird thing. See, I did not know about that. Loading. Let's fly. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so let's go to this Delibird thing. Oh, that's Chansey. Delibird presents. Go! Is that it? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can tell. Let's have a look. What else have we got? So, they sell different... They bloomin' well do! Oh, black sludge. Heavy duty... Oh, that's good. Wow, there's so many items here. Metal coat. Crystal spoon, never melt ice. Oh my gosh. Loaded dice. I can assure the holding moment strike moves hit more time. Really? Dang! General goods. I think you... Yeah, these are all evolutionary and form changing things. So, phone cases, let's see. Do they... What do they do? Oh, I'm buying these. Oh no, I don't want to. I'm gonna have to swap with sky case for now. Navy blue. Sky blue. I'm just a sucker for blue. And oh, there's the classic orange case if you want your Rotom to look like a Rotom. Let's get an EV case. And the infamous Pikachu case. Yeah. Wine red. I wonder if that's inspired by... Well, I don't know. Yep. That's another one there. Let's have a look. So I need to get... Oh, wait. Any... Nope. Nope. Alright, anything here. Alright, so we got Delibird presents, and that's wait, we got 2? Dang, hold on, let's get this one. Also, I need to sell some stuff because I'm running out of money because I'm a massive spender. Alright. Oh, lag. Massive lag. I think it's the dust. Oh, wow, yeah, the lag is heavy. No, I want to sell. Oh, wait, no, I was selling. Okay, what can we sell? Yeah, I haven't got many sellables. I'll be fine then. Okay, let's go. Here we are. wow, yeah. I think the dust really causes a lot of lag. Right, let's have a look at battle items. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ooh, leftovers, utility umbrella, air balloon, absorb bulb, luminous. What's luminous moss? Depends that with the holder stem. Ooh. Snowball. Okay. Ooh, both ghost type moves boost. Boost normal move, but only once. Interesting. So. Nice. Oh, what's that? Switch out without that. Ooh. General goods. I think again these are the same. Yeah. So the only differences are the rotor and phone cases. Don't get me. Dang it! Why did you have so many? Ooh. Dragon. I'm a sucker for dragon. I need money. I need money, but these are so good. Oh, the ghost case. Oh, no, stop it. No. Water coast. Send them out. Oh my gosh, I'm literally... Alright. That's that one. I have, but now I'm heading someplace else. Alright. I'll meet you up there. I'm not gonna bloomin' have you guys be subjected to all that. Oh, got a Pokeball item here. Helping hand. Okay. That's alright. So where is it? Here we are. Alright, what have we got here then? Wait, this is the same! What? It's the same! It's the bloomin' same! What? They got two stores that offer the exact same product. Okay. Yeah, and I believe it's all the places we can go with it. I believe. Yeah, I think that should be everything. Yeah, so let's do a Terror Raid battle. Let's do... Can we do it still? What's the newest one we have right now? There's ice, there's poison, there's ground. Let's go for the ice one. Yeah, let's go ice. Like I said, I want to take a break from all this. And there's just one way to go about it. Oh no, it's over there, isn't it? No? What? Never mind, I'm just gonna go to the nearest one that I can. Oh, that's adorable. A little. If you see that, it was sort of spinning a little thingy. You know, I'm just gonna fly down and go to the nearest one. Any sparklies? There's sparkly. Alright, here's the ground one. Ooh. That works. What would work? Let's give Sourceback a bit of chance, better chance to shine. Imagine it's a blooming shiny one. No, it's a... Hey, guys, got a helmet! Alright, let's get a Leech Seed. Yeah. I think the scaling is a little bit more accurate in this game, I think. No idea what that was. I wasn't actually... Oh, hold on. Oh no, not leech seed. Horn leech. Oh dang. We're too powerful. Aww. Let's go for a regular Pokeball. I think it should be too hard to catch. There we go. That was actually quite an easy one. And yeah, we didn't get. Wait, so that was a 2-star. That wasn't actually too bad, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna head back to what's it called? Mesa Goza. Alright, so we're gonna take math. Oh, I just realized how many there are. Math, what was my superior lesson? No, seriously, I was like, although I wasn't like the best at maths, I was still pretty good. Actually, because I was one of the few people at school who actually knew when to shut the blooming heck up. Most of them. Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you. My name's Time, and I will be your math teacher. I just realised, Time, you're the gym. What? Are you? Or are you just arrived? Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of the class, but let's ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Kinda? Well, oh my, thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers, and some of you may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to math up your interest with the types of the math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? Oh, this is rock, paper, scissors. For example, grass is strong against water, water is strong against fire, correct? Christopher, you seem to be good with Pokemon. Let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, and the move Water Gun hits fire-type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? Alright. Alright, Water Gun hits fire-type Pokemon. Okay, so it's double. That's right. I know I can count on you for this question, Christopher. It moves of the type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of the type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective, and divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to enroach Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought I'd best use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. So I think math seems to be like mostly, you know, type damage. I think stats are definitely going to be involved. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes? Even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I'd like to use shopping, one of my favourite hobbies, mind you, to teach you about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemon Mart at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find here. It costs 200 Pokedollars each. Oh, excuse me. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball was 200 Pokedollars. If you had 2,000 Pokedollars and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 10. Oh dear, I'm sorry, because I suppose this was a bit of a trick question. Oh, a Premier Ball. With 2,000 Pokedollars, you can afford a purchase of maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, a purchase of 10 or more Pokeballs, 10 or more of any one of type Pokeball, there, will also receive one Premier Ball, a special white ball as a bonus. So the correct answer is in fact 11. I'm sure it's nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose it's awful now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. I hope so too. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you enjoy fortune telling, horoscopes and the like? I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see what it says. That it says good luck is coming your way. So today I'd like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you've seen the following phrase crop up during Pokemon battles before. A critical hit. Yep, an unnecessary critical hit or a lucky critical hit. Very sorry about that, guys. Right, I won't go into too much detail, but power cut, burning soap, and just puppy. Alright, when a Pokemon's attack lands as a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times much damage as it normally would. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit, or has one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know what percent chance a Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? Ooh, that's a good question. It's not 1%. %. Seems like a lot. I'm gonna say 4. That's correct. Well done, Christopher. Yay! The chance of landing a critical hit is said to be 1 in 24, which figures to roughly 4.17%. The odds are more favourable for certain moves though, while moves such as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw have about 12% chance. You can also use a move called Focus Energy or an item known as a Die Hit. Both raise the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. There's a 50% chance to land a critical hit. It feels so great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so great to be struck by one. There's a surprising amount of mathematical probability hitting in Pokemon battles, you know. If you're able to do the calculations that will swing up luck in your favour, it may open the door to more strategic choices for you during battle. Oh right, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. This class will be our fun midterm exam. I hope you'll all be looking forward to it. Alright, so yeah, I won't go into too much detail. I'm going to save that for later in the video. But I'm just going to cut out for now, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we're doing maths midterm now. Yep. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our midterm exam. I'm sure the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. How much damage does Water Gun do when it hits her? Oh, double damage obviously. How much damage does Razor Leaf do to a Fire-type Pokemon? Half damage. That's a sneaky one, because you do actually get 11. It's a trick one, and it's kind of sleazy. Alright, what percent chance does a Pokemon usually land a critical hit? About 4%. How much does a move deal when it lands a... I think it does twice as much damage. I think so, I'm going to do that.
Oddly enough, it's only 1.5 times the damage.
You're all concentrating so hard, I can't wait to see how well you did.
4 years ago.
Do go and ask Stuart for your scores at the front desk and then have a nice break. Alright, oh, there we go. Okay, I must be at last one. I think it's an extra 50% damage. Alright. Math. Yep, gotta do math. Hello everyone and welcome to the midterm exam. So, some of you earned perfect scores and others seem to have a bit of trouble, but I can tell that you all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. I can only assume that means you all have come to love numbers. Stay sharp and try your best to do for the rest of my classes too. speaking of staying sharp, do you know how the word applies to Pokemon battles? That's right, that's to do with stat boosts. Pokemon stats can rise and fall without the course of a battle, correct? For example, if a Pokemon uses the move Work Up, its attack and special attack stats will rise by 1 stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises in 1 stage, moves affected by that stat will deal 50% of more damage. If that same Pokemon from our previous battle were to use Work Up again, both its attack and special attack would have risen by 2 stages in total. This results in a 100% increase to damage dealt, making its boost twice as strong. Source Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack by 2 stages at once, allowing the Pokemon to deal double the damage after just a single use. Using Swords Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack by 4 stages. How much more damage then would this Pokemon deal? Yeah, it's quadruple. Ah yes, a question is a tricky one, isn't it? Just because it uses Pokemon stat by 4 stages doesn't mean the damage is quadrupled. Oh no, it's doubled! That was stupid! 4 times. Wait, no. Each stage of Pokemon's attack or special attack is raised by 50%. Yes. Being raised 4 stages. Oh, 4 stages. I thought it said 4 times. So on the 4 times 50%, a 200% increase. So I'm saying adding 200% gives us 300%. Oh, in other words, the next Pokemon move will deal the triple damage. To be honest, I'm actually not doing too great at this. I'm actually kind of glad I'm sort of being challenged. Type matches, critical hit damage, and other factors will all play in these calculations as well. So even a small boost must be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it has gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages. If it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, the X attack and special attack items can only be used in battle. Can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. Oh my, is that the bell? Let's press us all for now, what a shame. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you learned in order to stay sharp. I'll see you all again next class. Alright, you got 2 more, I think. Yeah, let's not be tardy. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Do make sure to review last class's material in order to stay sharp. I know it's a little difficult with all the talk of multiplication percentage and the like, but today we talk about percentages again to learn about probability. That may sound like we're going to have another difficult class, but do you know that all of you already deal with the probability on a regular basis? Pokemon moves generally have a property called accuracy, which determines the probability that they will hit. The accuracy of a tackle is 100% or 100 or 100%, so if you want to use tackle 100 times, you'll expect it to hit all 100 times. Move Hypnosis, which puts opponents to sleep, has an accuracy of 60 or 60%. That means you can expect it to hit 60 times in the 100 uses. To put it that another way, out of 100 uses, you can expect it to miss 40 times. Many of the truly powerful moves often tend to have lower accuracy, so when you decide whether to go slow and steady with moves that are sure to hit, or harder and faster, stronger but less accurate moves, you're already studying probability. Let me see here, perhaps Surf and Hydro Pump could be good examples of that discussion. Surf has a power of 90 and its accuracy is 100, meaning that you can expect it to hit every time. Hydro Pump has an accuracy of only 80, but when it hits, its power is 110. So between Surf and Hydro Pump, which move would you want to use yourselves? I would say Surf. Oh my, I see it's slow and steady wins the race for you, Christopher. Well no, Surf is actually pretty good. I may have to make it sound like that was the correct answer there, but it was not. You're free to use any moves as you wish. Factors like PP or number of targets hit may make some moves more suited for certain situations. However, trading accuracy for power or vice versa is purely a matter of preference. This Surf versus Hydro Pump debate has been ongoing for quite some time. Personally, I'm more invested in debating the Rock-type moves Rock Slide and Stone Edge. Let me tell you, I can really get worked up talking about those moves, but oh my, so there's the bell, what a shame. Next class will be last our time together, so show up, 100% ready to go. Is that the exam or last lesson? Okay, so our last lesson. Yeah, I'm being tested here, like, literally. Hello everyone, I hope we do have fun once again today in our last class together. Last time we learned about probability using move accuracy as an example. Probability is quite an interesting subject. Did you know that in a class of 40 students, there is 90% chance that 2 of them will have the same birthday? This is true, even despite the fact that there are over 300 days in each year. Isn't that remarkable? Yeah, because I think that's true, because it's not, like, as simple as that. There's also a lot of factors like weather, events, the backstory of the parents, etc. But if you want to abstract it, I suppose that's accurate. But let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along with probability again. I've been teaching you how to calculate damage in this class using examples of type matchups, critical hits, stat boots, and the like. Boots. All of these variables are multiplied together to calculate damage dealt to an opponent. However, do you know that there's even simpler way to increase the damage of your Pokemon's moves? All you have to do is have your Pokemon use a move that it shares its type with. If a Rock-type Pokemon uses a Rock-type move, Stonehenge, its move's base power is 100, is multiplied by 1.5 to become 150. Ground and Rock may seem like similar types, but if a Ground-type uses Stone Edge, the move's power will remain 100. Super effective moves and critical hits also add multipliers on to this little numerical increase, so it's most certainly must not be taken lightly. Let me ask you a question to see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say you have a move with power 100. For a Pokemon that shares the type with this move, uses it and hits an opponent that is weak to that type, what happens to that move's power? Well, that's a good point. So, the move is 100. But it does, yeah, I think the Pokemon is 300, because the multiplier happens, yeah. You did that calculation all in your head? Well done, Christopher. Yeah, I was, well, actually, whenever I did do calculations, I was based on paper. Anyway. First, using a move that shares the type for its user, multiplies the move's base power by 100 by 1.5, making it a power of 150. The fact that the opponent is weak to the move type then doubles the power from 150 to 300. The original power of that move ends up being tripled. Isn't that amazing? What's more, if a Pokemon terrestrializes and its terror type becomes one of its original types, then the bonus it gets from using a move of that same type increases from 1.5 to 2. All sets. Of course, being able to use a lot of moves with different types is great as well, with one way you can surprise your opponent. In the end, it's your own innate characteristics that will really let you shine the most. Bear in mind, this is the truth for both humans and Pokemon. It sure would make me happy if you could take those words to heart. But I suppose I should really have shared this basic advice right in our first lesson. My apologies. And just like that, class is over. The last of our time together flew by in a blink of an eye. It was so much fun to be able to teach you eager students about numbers. Next class will be our final exam. Be sure to review the material while in preparation. Okay, they didn't actually go over stats, like physical attack, special attack, and defense, but that might be too complicated. Alright, let's do our final exam. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our final exam. I'm sure the fun experience you had in my class will serve you well as an answer. Oh, how many Great Balls would purchase with $300 if each one costs $600? Yeah, that would be 5, because 5 multiplied by 60 is 30. Yeah, so it's 5, because 10. If a Water-type move with a power of 100 lands a critical hit on a Grass-type Pokemon, what would the move's power be? So it would be... wait. And power lands a critical... oh, easy. 50, because that would be half. No! Under normal conditions, what % chance does Stone Hand have to land a critical hit? I think it's 12%, because it has a high critical hit ratio. The Pokemon uses Sword Dance twice, which increases it by 100%, to boost its attack... oh, wait. Twice, so that's an extra 200%. That will do triple damage. If a Rock-type Pokemon uses Terra type, is Rock terrestrializes, what the power of Rock-type moves be multiplied by? Is multiplied by 2. Alright everyone, time is up. Put your hands on your laps now. This test is the accumulation of all I taught you. I'm sure you all did just fine. do go and ask for your scores in front of desk, you know. All that jazz. Is it 5 out of 5? Ah, 4 out of 5. I don't know what I got wrong there. Okay. Alright, so let's take a break and do another terror raid. So which one should we do today? I'm saying it like I'm still reading. But yeah, which one shall we do today? You know what, I'm feeling a bit draconic. Also, I'd love to do a higher level raid, but I don't know how you find those. We'll see. Alright, I'll meet you guys down there. And we got Helping Hand. Oh, it's just here. Never mind, I don't need to cut, I just need to, you know, drop down to here. So it's a, ooh, Gumshoes. The Mr. Trumpet Boy. Alright, so you know the good type. You know the type. I mean, you could go Ice, but you know. I'm going Tigress. Am I supposed to, like, okay, here's a good question. Would anyone, like, has anyone actually done, like, type changes based on the terror types? Nah, it's not pink. If it was shiny, it would be pink. Yeah. Like, well, not the whole thing, just the yellow areas would be pink. Alright, let's play rough. Ooh. Sneasel's a good choice. Dragon types are only weak to ice and fairy types. Oh, and dragon types, I forgot about that. Oh wow, I don't know how I did that one. Wait. What happened to the HP bar? I just... What? Was that actually... No, that was a glitch. Oh no, it just... Oh, it's killed itself. It definitely KO'd itself. Wow, it's very glitchy, this. Oh, it's glitched. Oh, no, it hasn't. Wait, it has been glitchy, but wow. I'm just going to cancel the regular Pokeball because I don't really like Gumshoos that well. Yungus is a little bit better, but eh. Actually, did you know Yungus is actually one of the least popular Pokemon, according to a 2020 survey. I can't remember how many people voted, but it was, I think, done by the official Pokemon company. The most popular Pokemon was Greninja, which, wow, that's an interesting thing. I mean, not a bad thing, actually. That's really cool. Here we are. Yeah, that's how you get Terror Shells. I think you do higher level raids. Actually, I wonder if there's another one nearby, because I feel like just one isn't enough. Also, I have been, like, slacking on Terror raids. I want to... Because what I want to do is try and do one every episode. Oh, Gumshoos specializes in relentlessly tracking down prey. The simple-minded Scruvette doesn't seem to provide Gumshoos enough challenge. That's a bit depressing. Right, there is another one. There's a grass one. I'll go and take that one on. Alright, what one's this? Oh, it's a terror. It's an Applin. Oh, that's cute. Actually, I just realized I don't need to change my Pokemon because, yeah. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is one more after this and then I'll go back to lessons. Look at it. So cute. Let's have ourselves some apples. Alright, let's get a torch song going. One hit! Oh, you must be one Appaloosa! Oh dear. Seriously, you just got one hit. KO. Alright, let's get a Pokeball! Right. Aw. Got some Applin juice. And that's actually, I think, the first Applin we ever caught. So I better check to see if, if there's any moves we can unlock. I think, yeah, I'm going to do that. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that after this. Alright. Applin lives inside an apple. When an Applin is separated from its apple, its body loses moisture and the Pokemon grows weak. What happens if we leave it for longer? It'll die! I think that's likely the case. I mean, death is definitely no stranger to Pokemon. Like, yeah, because Pokemon do die. As depressing as it is, Pokemon do in fact die. Right, there is a ghost one, or should I? Nah, let's take on this ghosty one. Then we'll. Whee! Let's go. So far, he's defeated 6 trainers. Here's your lovely prize, a Shell Bell. Don't know if I already got that. Whoa, I did not know. Hold on a second. You can watch multiple moves? Like, that's. Hold on. I gotta check this out. Right, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get my watch list insanely big. Oh, hold on. You can add a maximum of 5 TMs to your watch list. Okay, well, what ones do I really want? Oh, how's that? Oh, no, that's the timer. Wait, what's the other one then? Right, so Dragon Pulse, Psychic, Surf. Oh, well, Surf and Flamethrower. Those are the ones I didn't account for. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I know it's not really most necessary, but still. Does it actually give me? Yeah. It'll tell me. Oh yeah, I'm meant to be going to this other Terror Raid, wherever it is. Ooh, a ghost type, whatever that thing is. Let's get Frigwrath in, because it won't do a thing to us. And there it is. Look at Frigwrath, or Akarika. She's gorgeous, she towers them all. Alright, let's go. Shit, I get confused where you're going. I don't know what that means, like that little symbol. So yeah, it's a physical attacker, so this might do a good amount of damage to it. Shame it's typeless, because imagine if it was actually saying type attack. Oh, come on. Hey, can I actually do that? I just sort of made a little train in front of us. Oh, you did not. Nala Shadow Ball! There we go. Oh. There we go. There goes poor Mole. Okay, not really worth much, so I'm just gonna throw this at you. There we go. Yes. Yeah, we got some Ghost Terror shards and ooh, Lamberry. We got some Why did Pommy fur like separate? Why not just like compress everything? Do you see this? XP Candy S up there, SP. That makes no sense. They could have really compressed it all down, but I know it's deliberately made to like, you know, seem like oh, you got a lot more, but really, I don't know. That's really weird. All right. So now we got another class to take on. Yes, I know, Pormo. Pormo uses a unique fighting technique. Yeah, it's a fighting type, and well, I already knew it. All right, let's head back to class. Break time's over. And yes, I mean like 6 classes and 2 exams. That's what I mean by class time. In Paldea, our class time is literally that 6 lessons and 2 exams all in one session. I'd just like to be in there. I don't know. I'm gonna try history. I'm really interested to see what they do with this. Yeah? Yeah, I won't be tardy. How much, like, also, do the quantity of lessons actually depend on the actual subject? Like, that last one was a lot of lessons. Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Faithful, and I'll be one to impart knowledge for the past to your little minds. Oh, history is such a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged a path to the present for which we live. Today we shall learn about the most mysterious location of all around Paldea, the Great Crater. Oh, as you're all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside the crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. Okay. It is long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. What's that? Hold on. What's up with your hair? It sort of twitches. Alright, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Christopher. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the great crater inside Area Zero? Snorlax. A treasure? Huh, that's correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework. I didn't have a bloomin' clue. I don't know anything about Area Zero. That's right. Some believe that the treasure more valuable than anything else in the world rested in the depths of the great crater. So much dreams of treasure hunting, though, as the lab has been... So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as the lab has been built in those very same depths. Before I forget, we'd all do well to remember that the Great Crater of Area Zero are both off limits and to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare to entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. No, but, you know, riding a sentient motorcycle and training dangerous monsters is perfectly fine. Besides, if at all possible to investigate the area, it would surely have been the first thing to do so. Oh, is that time already? I must have gotten swept up by filling in the mines of knowledge. Also, in case you're wondering, Playground Legends Arceus there. Hold on, I'm curious about that landmark there. But as you see there, that's the Hisuian Pokeball, that's Professor Laventon. Not sure what that is, though. Ignore that one. I think that might be Mount Coronet. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Yeah, I think I'm starting to remember. I don't know where I learned the knowledge from, but yeah, I still remember a lot of things. Must have read it up somewhere. Yes, please. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels of history that presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. The Emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilians of our ancestors were not as developed as ours today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. I mean, if we consider today's Pokémon, is that really much of a stretch? In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighbouring countries, the Emperor sent people into those to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha! Perfect time to make eye contact, young Christopher. Ask me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that this Paldean Empire began to rule this region? You said 2,000 years ago. Ah, that's correct. You're surprisingly clever, aren't you? I see you listening intently to my lecture. Oh, that was the quiz. Okay. The answer about 2,000 years ago, that's when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or is it perhaps something unknown, maybe like a creature of sorts? The resulting failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state of time. I suppose we can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is that time already? I must have gotten swept up by filling your minds with knowledge. So today's lesson, we'll unravel more histories and enigmas together next time. Okay, so I'm guessing it is 3 lessons mid-exam, another 3 lessons final exam, so that makes a total of 8. Oh, blimey, this is long. I think my controller died. I'll be right back. Good morning, Christopher. What class? Wait, good morning. It's 4 in the evening. Yes, please. Yeah, my Pro controller died, so yeah. Greetings, my little students. What we did yesterday is map our history, obviously. Today we'll continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. As you remember from our last class, Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years ago. This area lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Paldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the Empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. This is the formation of Paldea as we know it today. Ah yes, this very academy where you are now filling your own minds with knowledge was also apparently established at that time. Oh. See that hair is twitching. In fact, this school building, though certainly having undergone repairs through the years, is just as it was when it was built so long ago. Well, except for the screens there. This very structure is a piece of history. Things of old are truly splendid. I certainly prefer not to have the Pokeball portion though, a relatively new addition. Yeah. Alright, let's even listen to my lecture. Approximately how many years ago was this camp? About 800 years ago. Correct, I see you took a look at concentration on your face was indeed just that. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen. This academy was constructed exactly 805 years ago to be precise. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. At the time, it is offered state-of-the-art facilities and a uniquely innovative curriculum. As such, people used to say, Those seeking knowledge need to look no further than the grapes of Paldea. Get it? Because the grapes. That way, that's right, we are referring to the UVA Academy. It is said that the proverb of sorts was even used outside the Paldea region. Yep, midterm exam. Sorry, I'm skipping some of these because they are sort of repeating the same thing. I wonder if that has actually been the thing, you know, someone did say that outside of Paldea. Alright, history midterm. I won't be tardy. Greetings, my little students. It's time for a midterm examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. Alright, what's the name of geological... Oh, okay, that's called the Great Crater of Paldea. The Paldean Valley Floor. Alright, what was being... Oh, okay. In the depths, treasure. How many years will the Paldean Empire begin to rule this region? Okay, that's 2,000 years ago. How many years ago was this academy built? 805 years ago. For those seeking, need look no further than the grapes of Paldea knowledge. Your time's up. Put your writing utensils down. That last question was a freebie. Even the least capable of you surely padded your score there. I sincerely hope you did anyway. So enter our midterm examination. You may ask you... Okay, yep. Get our exam results! So that's why the grapes. I wonder what the other logo is. I really hope it's 5 out of 5 because I feel really good. Felt really good of doing that. Yes, I did it. I'm a historian. 5 XP candies. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Oh, somebody couldn't do... Alright. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been particularly derailed by the midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So let me tell you an old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Okay. Okay, well... Right, I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Oh, that's a... I don't know. It could be medicine, because it could be a medicine to cure all illnesses, so I'll try that. Incorrect. Is that some kind of joke? Were you expecting me to laugh at a notion that chewable tablets would be considered treasure? Hold on! I had logical reasoning! Its exhibits were wooden and used for writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you know, they fell out of popular use of paper became more universally available. Why would a wooden tablet be used as treasure? Why would that be treasure? For the kings considered these paper substitutes treasures, it may have been some of superb quality. Again, what? That perhaps or they had some amazing profound teachers writing them. Okay, if they were rare pieces of wood, okay. But you did not specify that. What makes wooden tablets special? Like, at least, like, what made them special? What's just so many profound teachings written on them? Okay, that's fair. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon the castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. Oh. Oh, isn't that a time I wasn't done with my story, but alas, so ends today's lesson. But, okay. You may come and see me outside of the bathhouse. I'm a little bit peeved, because, like, the okay, I knew it wasn't an electronic tab, I thought that's not very historically accurate. Oh, I get you got a Gengar there this time. Oh, there's always been there. I know. Good evening. Alright. Alright, I want to take history again. Okay. Alright, but seriously. I thought they could have been chewable tablets that could have cured all ailments. I would have thought it'd be like that. You know, they were so rare, and I thought they could be valued or something. Oh, never mind. Greetings, my little students, where we do about our history. Today we'll continue Marvel presenters. I trust you all remember a lesson before concerning the great crater of Paldea as its interior, Area Zero. This mysterious crater captured the imaginations of many, including the former Paldean Emperor, Cheese McGuffin. 200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached the depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area Zero Expedition. The team is said to have been made up of Paldea's greatest and brightest. Skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals, and all kinds. Among the list of team members was the name of a man who was an author and brilliant natural historian, Heath. After returning from the expedition to Area Zero, he used this literary talent to record the events of the expedition and publish them. Okay, yep, let's see. What's the name of the team of fate? Oh, that's easy. Expedition. Simply slip into the flow of the lecture. You simply are quite the clever one. Yeah, except the I used my initiative with the tablets! The correct name of his team was the Area Zero Expedition. The record of the activities written by the expedition member Heath can be found in bookstores and the like even today. I have to find that. This record is known as the Violet Book. At the time, the entire region of Paldea was absolutely buzzing about Area Zero. The Violet Book was so popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself was full of fantastical descriptions and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heath a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Violet Book was condemned to the shelves of used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy of one of the bookshelves in the ground floor of the entrance hall. Feel free to read it if you're interested. Okay, actually, I want to take a little break to read that. Alright, let's have a look, actually. One of the lower floors, right? It's a violet book. You can tell because it's very bright and, well, violet-y. There's no green book, so I'm looking for a violet book. No, I don't think I can find the book. Does it say? No, I'm fine. I don't want to look for that book. I want to look for the Area Zero Expedition. Oh, here we are. I went past it. Here we are. Oh. The Violet Book. The mysterious purple tome. Would you like to read it? Yes. Which section would you like to read? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna read it anyway. The great... Oh, these are just it. Alright, a photograph from the survey team point ingress to the crater, which is visible in the background. Luck favoured us with fine weather, making it a smooth outset. The clouds obscure the crater's distant depths, where the treasure of the legend is now said to lie. Now onward and downward. Oh, okay, these are just individual pages, okay. Within the great crater of Paldea lies the mysterious Area Zero, a place home to such landscapes, such plant life, and such Pokemon as we had never seen. It is in the hospital to human life, and as such, I suspect something altogether unknown to humankind sleeps in its depths. Oh, sorry, okay, so we turn the page. A photograph of a spot where the survey team rested on day 2 of the expedition. Note the strange symbols inscribed in the ground here. Were they left by explorers in the time of the Paldean Empire, or could they be older still? Regardless, it seemed as if they must hold some meaning. This alright. Legends from the spiral down the inner walls of Area Zero, offering a path to descent. Vegetation and sources of water here as well. Legends tell that the precious stones or wondrous fruits have long slept in Paldea Zero's depths. Wait, where was I? I lost my... Alright, Paldea Zero. Protected by some manner of guardian. Pokemon of Area Zero. Okay, sketched by team member. Surprising Pokemon species observed in the upper strata of Area Zero seem a little different to those outside the crater. Really? I'm quite eager to see what might... Right, now and then we have unfamiliar cries in the lower strata. Monsters of Area Zero. Ooh. Oh! Yeah, we saw that. As we descended further into the Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of a mysterious Pokemon. They one of these compact, cruel beasts weren't indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such beast as was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Oh, here we are. A member of the survey team kept this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it's biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. Alright, Herba Mystica. Alright, Area Zero was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we can harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. Oh, we saw like little gibble with my mysterious plates. Ooh, these plates. During our descent, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. We attempted to shave off a piece of the plate, but failed to leave even a scratch. Even determining the nature of the metal seems beyond modern science. We know not why the inscription was made, let alone how. Legendary treasure. Countless days into our descent, and we reached the very depths of the Great Crater. There we found caves with formations of gemstone, shining brilliantly bright as far as we could see. Perhaps that strange light itself is the guardian said to watch over the deep treasure within the crater. Ooh, that looks familiar. A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon as envisioned by a sketch artist. The compactness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwell in Area Zero's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting this sketch of what other species might inhabit these depths might look like. That really looks familiar. I won't say too much. A phantom memory. During our exploration of Area Zero's depths, Heath strayed from the team and was later found unconscious. When awoken, I could only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place, as if in a dream. I was found holding a strange page shown here. The handwriting is my own, but I have no memory of writing this. Ooh. I actually like this. There's some really deep lore here. A generous sponsor. The author Heath pictured with the director of the UVA Academy. The Academy's generous funding made Area Zero's expedition possible, and the data gathered has been shared with the Academy in hopes that it will aid in the institution's research work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. Heath authored the Violet book shown here with his partner Sizzler, an actual historian as well as writer. He is chosen for the Area Zero expedition and penned this account upon returning from the Great Crater of Paldea. Sizzler aided the expedition as well as bearing the team's luggage and equipment. I don't know what this is. A risk. Alright. While separated from the research team at the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a something with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter than gemstone. Veiled as a whole, it resembled a mysterious brilliant disc. A lot of redacted. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's really interesting though. I think what I'd love to do is some theory videos surrounding it. I don't know if anyone else will try, but I like to try it myself. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Today's our last class, so I'd like to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us one last time. In our last class, I taught you about Area Zero exposition of 200 years ago, correct? Oh, was that 200 years ago? Alas, 200 years is not long ago. Not that long ago at all. How unfortunate our history lessons must match so inexhaustibly towards the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march toward the past instead? Start from our present and study history in reverse? That might be hard to follow. Indeed, it may be difficult to understand the flow of events, how one thing leads to another, if we had to trace history in reverse. I suppose I have no choice but let the flow of time carry us toward the future. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomenon. The technology behind terror orbs has its origins in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, others continued to explore the area. Around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked in a mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were in fact terrestrialized Pokemon. When those who discovered these Pokemon brought them out to Area Zero, the light faded and the terrestrialized phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, only 10 years ago, they might as well be present day, a certain Pokemon, someone you have definitely heard of, unraveled this mystery. Aha, but okay. Oh, I'm gonna guess Turo, because Heath was, yeah. Correct, to think that you, a new transfer, would correctly answer the question must be very distant in your studies. A professor named Turo unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. He discovered that the shiny crystals down Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led to the professor to invent the Terror Orb technology and develop a practical use for it. Excuse me. Not to take in. This technology was shared with both the Pokémon League and our Academy. We may hazard that Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the Professor's team. Alas, the story is much less exciting now that someone we now all know appears in it. One history truly is dull, isn't it? I don't know, it depends on the history. Thus ends our history classes. Our next lesson will be final exam, bringing Wonders history in preparation. Sorry. Woo! A lot of reading in this video. Alright, I'm going to take the final. Yep. Greetings, my little students. It's time for our final examination. Some of your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. Oh, Area Zero. Wait, Great Cato Plateau, Area Zero. How many years ago was this academy founded? 805. Which of these did not appear in the Pandean fairy tale about the four treasures? Folding fact. Pardon me. Which Zero Expedition member wrote the record of the team's activities? Heath? How many years ago did Professor Turo invent Terror Orbs? 10 years ago. Oh, but alas, the director forced me to include it for the history test. That last question, you know, that, So ends our final examination. You may ask for your scores at the front desk. Yeah, she definitely doesn't like modern history. Well, so I'm not too surprised. Alright, what did we get right and wrong? Hey, we corrected all the answers. Alright, I'm not going to wrap up the video here. I'm just going to take a break. I will tell you, this is really long. For anyone who wants to let's play this, like, you know, go over a walkthrough of that, I recommend doing these classes, like, every so episodes. You know, don't do them all at once like I'm doing. Oh, I am an idiot. Anyway, yeah, I'll fade out and I'll see you guys shortly. Alright, I'm back and I have got, I got my Stinky again. He wants to go out again. So, if you hear him in the background, don't mind him. He's just a little stinky, aren't you? Yes, you are, you stinky. Boop, boop, boop. I will boop your nose. I will boop your nose. You'll let me boop your nose, though, aren't you? He just doesn't like it. You know, it's so adorable. Like a little Cinderella dog. Alright. Yeah, he's going at it. He's going at it. So, alright, let's try and understand you better with languages. Let's see if we can teach us a little bit of Lilliput, shall we? A little bit Lilliput. Yeah, even though he's an old pupper, he hasn't actually evolved into a Herdia or a Stoutland. Have you? He's still tiny. My dear students, are you all ready? Feeling good, I hope. Je m'appelle Salvador. My name is Salvador. Merci beaucoup. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in my class. I am here. Happy by this chance to re-experience my younger days with you all. Do you know that Salvador means? It means savior. So just imagine I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Oh, funny, no? This little stinky doesn't agree. That's right, my classes will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour or salut. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together and says hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. There are so many regions out there in our world, and each can have their own unique languages. He's really going at it. Gracias, merci, zeshi, arigato, danke. These all, they have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? That means thank you. Yeah. Come here, you little tick. I will hold you and squeeze you down. For you're a little stinky, and you are ruining my recording again. Oh, you go down. You go down. Settle down, little stinky. Settle down, little stinky. No, you stay down. Stay down. Wow, Christopher, was it? Like they hit my water bottle. Bravo, that is correct. And speaking up is important in language learning too. Gracias, merci, Jesse. These words can all mean thank you. I guess some of you probably knew at least one of those. Despite them meaning the same thing, their strength and sound are all different. Isn't that interesting? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local languages, but you can, and if you can't speak it very well. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you meet very happy. Honestly, from my expertise, just being able to say hello, delicious, and thank you in the local language will get you pretty far. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. Oh, there's that pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios, matane, a la prochaine. See you later, everyone. And Stinky, you stay here. You stay here with me. Yeah, dirty, scratchy boy. Alright. We'll take languages again. You are cheeky. Aren't you? You're cheeky boy. And my dear friends, how are you all today? Been absolutely fantastic, I hope? It's time for Salvador's language lesson. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready, everyone? You can answer with yes or oui. Oui! Or in Espanol, sí. C'est super! In our last class, I believe I told you how to say thank you in other languages, right? In le cours de jour, oui, today's class, we will learn about a certain word sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What a word, you ask? Well, you'll have to guess. Delicioso, hashosi, Bruno. Anyone tell me what these words mean? It's delicious. Yeah, actually, English is a mixture of various European languages. French is one of them. What? Correct. C'est super. I knew I could count on you, Christopher. Delicious, hearty, Bruno. These are all words meaning delicious. Using the local word for delicious at markets or restaurants is sure to get a big soiree or a smile. That is, from whoever you're talking to. And make communication go more smoothly, I guarantee it. People love it when someone says the cuisine of their homeland is delicious. Who wouldn't be happy to receive such a compliment? And now, Apple Warp saw nothing. Let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. The first step to smooth communication is to compliment the person you're talking to. Afterward, it's not very likely that a compliment would put someone in a bad mood. This does not simply apply to people in other regions either. This is the same for all of you too. You can put this trip in use with your classmates. How about you try complimenting each other after class? I bet it will make for an ambiance plus symphonique and more friendly atmosphere. That's all for today. See you all prochaine. Next lesson, that is, adios, matane. So I think I'm white into like an African Indian accent. Like, accents are not my forte. On the person, I thought I was doing pretty well at the start. Let me know. Rate my all forte down in the comments below. Oui. Also, anyone who's seen Mr. Bean's holiday, please let me know down in the comments below. And little Stinky, settle down. My dear friend, hold on, I'll get the French going. Bonjour, salut, Ocalec, escargot. My dear friends, how are you doing today? You say look fantastic. It's time for another one of Salvador's languages lessons. Eddie Vaubre, are you ready? Vaubre, are you ready? Oui. Très bien, very good. My lessons are not a one-way street. No. I am très triste when no one speaks up. Very sad that is. In the last class, I believe I taught you all how to say delicious in other languages, right? In le cours du jour, oui. Today's class, we will learn about a very special phrase you can put to use when time is just right. I shit you, je t'aime, je te amo, ik liebe dich. Does anyone know what these phrases mean? The first one. I think Teom. Alright. I know this from a Rihanna song. It's I Love You. Te amo, te amo. Fantastic, Christopher. Great, you deserve a medal de gold model. Je t'aime, te amo. Actually. And alright. Ik liebe dich. These three phrases you may know, I think. Why? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, 'cause he speaks French, I think, or he's a French accent. But from what I remember from high school, well, actually, I first started learning it at primary school. French means, well, I don't know if it means different. I don't know if it's a grammar thing, but for love, I think it's like j'adore. Anyway, right? Because the only quite famous way to say I love you. Oh my, have I embarrassed you, my friend? What timid little cargon effile, shy boy. So, and girls, that is. It's so very important to express your feelings but your things to others. You know, this is especially true for positive emotions. If you get married someday and argue with your spouse over some silly little thing, all you have to do is apologize and say, I love you, esto ya bien. And all will be well, that is. I should know. Why, just last week I had a big argument with my friend, my dear wife. You can take from my finger in case any of your students have any funny ideas. My dear wife, that is. But I was quick to say I'm sorry and all is well. And now, I propose on nothing. Let me give you all in one wise words of my advice. It's best to be quick to apologize when you have an argument with someone. Because for your families, friends, and crutches. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Our project and next class will be midterm exam. Be sure to review what we learned now this is so far. Adios, matane. Okay, no joke. Like little joke about the ring thing. Yeah, our high school. some girls were actually wanting to. I don't know. They had like crushes on teachers and that, and I think they were like planning on writing letters or proclaiming their feelings. Like, I mean, that might not be right. I mean, anyone had anything like that at school? Don't know. All right, languages midterm. Right, I've never done a French accent so often in my life. Don't worry, I won't do it for the exam. Well, I might do a lighter one. I don't know. Aujourd'hui, today, we take our midterm exam. Détenez-vous, yes, that is. And do your best. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Let's begin. Right. Gracias, arigato, merci. Antele Oceanti. What is it? Oh, let me say. Merci, that's French. It's delicious. Yeah, delicio. These phrases don't belong. Oh, oui, liebe dich. Je t'aime, te amo, time to eat. Yeah, te amo, that's the giveaway. Now, speaking to a person, what's the first step to speed communication? Very flattering. No, compliment them. Get mad. When speaking with a person, what's the first step to speed? Yeah, just compliment them. Like, good day, sir. Oh, must I say, you look ravishing today. Look at that uniform. What is your beloved teacher's name? What is this? Is the teacher it is another teacher trying to get some sneaky little but Salvador, of course. Stephanie, time's up. Posez-vous, stylo. Put down your pens, that is. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, I know. Stylo, that's pen. Or stylo. I don't know. I hope that was quite easy enough for you. Especially that, détenez question. That last question. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can check your scores at the school's front desk. Yeah, I wonder if, was it Clavel? I wonder what he thinks about that. Perfect. How did you like the midterm exam? You all did really great. We're halfway there, and now time for another lesson. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Oui! Tu répondez, response, great answer. Merci, my friends. I knew I could count on you, stars. Leading up to midterm, we learned all sorts of words from different regions. Starting today, though, I'll be doing a curveball. We begin listening comprehension. That's go for it, my assistant. Pikachu, Pikachu. Pikachu. As you just heard, this break we can also use words to communicate. It's not always easy for us to understand them, but their words have meaning just as ours do. People can use language to share all kinds of information with each other. Like the location of your food, or whether there may be predators nearby. The same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it might want to say. I'm sure you're all curious, so aujourd'hui, today that is, let's learn some Pokemon language. Je t'aimerais. Would you be so kind, Pikachu? What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey to you? Yeah, he's happy. It's sorry, Christopher, this is not right. Pokemon language is hard, isn't it? What Red Pikachu says. It's using his angry voice. That's right. I have a little Pikachu friend here pretend to be angry for us. He doesn't look angry. Do you think he did a great job? Give Pikachu a round of applause, everyone. He was not angry. The same Pokemon can communicate his feelings in many different ways. Their voices change depending on their mood and physical condition. Try listening more carefully to Pokemon and you might gain a deeper understanding of them. That being said, Pokemon are quite mysterious creatures. Some actually don't communicate with words at all, but instead use feelings like electromagnetic or ultrasonic waves, or even use telepathy. And now, apropos or nothing, let me give you one of my wise words of advice. If you pocket your Pokemon too many times while washing them during picnics, they'll get mad at you like Pikachu just demonstrated. Although next time, it will not just be an angry voice. How about the electric shock? Pray it's not too wet, and make sure you don't get too wet either. Well, adios for today. I'll have washing there. See you later, everyone. You do not want to make a Pikachu angry. Pikachu will murder you with its cheeks. My dear friends, how are you all today? I hope you're doing marvelously well. It's time for another of Salvador's language lessons. Ete vous prêt? Are you ready? Oui! I will put no list for my advance. Even your replies to my questions are excellent. Bonjour, oui. Today we'll once again be focusing on listening. First here, go for it, my assistant Pikachu. Pikachu! As you may remember from our last class, the same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. Also, today, that is, we'll be learning more about the language used by Pokemon. Shut up, would you be so kind, Pikachu? This sounds a little bleak, doesn't it? His voice seems a little low pitched too. What more should you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? Sounds like sadness. And ding ding ding! That's right, Christopher! Fantastic! When Pikachu says... It's expressing sadness. Kinda makes you want to cry, doesn't it? That's right, I had my little Pikachu cry so it was crying. A funny joke, right? It had me crying. Do you think I did a great job? Give Pikachu a round of applause, everyone. Alright. Aww. It's proud. And now, apple or nothing, let me give you all of my wise words of advice. If you hear one of your Pokemon making sudden noises like this one, you should treat them with even more kindness than usual. Hell yeah, probably already knew that though. Piece of cake for you all, I'm sure. Of course, this goes for your classmates and others as well. Friends should support each other in times of sadness. I truly hope that all of you can have smiles on your faces all the time, my friends. Poshiko, next lesson that is will be our final lesson together. Hope you're ready for the climactic finale. Adios, matate! I think I got a bit of spittle on my other screen for some. I don't know how the heck that blooming well happened. My dear friends, how are you all today? It's time for the last of Salvador's language lessons. Ate vous prêt? Are you ready? Oui! What if response? Fantastic! Great answer! That is perfect for our last class together. I love it! And aujourd'hui, today, we will once again be having a listening lesson. Vas-y, go for it, my assistant, Pikachu! Pikachu! Let's get it right to it. Right, my little Pikachu friend? For our last listening class, tell everyone how you're feeling right now. S'il te plaît. Oh, can you feel that? That's one contagious emotion in Pikachu's voice. What emotion do you suppose Pikachu was trying to convey just now? I would say happiness. Well done, Christopher. I'm so happy that you got that right. I did. When Pikachu says, it's expressing happiness. Don't it make you just want to break out into a happy dance? But I didn't have to ask Pikachu to put on an act today. Oh no, I simply asked it to show you all how it felt about getting to have a class with you. Getting to meet so many new friends and stay together in this class with you. My birthday and my little Pikachu friend so very happy. And now, apropos, of nothing, let me give you all one last word of advice. As you live your lives, I'm sure you'll all have times when you get mad or sad, maybe even more than you would like. Everything has its ups and downs. Life is a veritable roller coaster. But Halavine, in the end, that is, there's surely happiness waiting for you. So, godly swear, keep a smile on your face, even in the hardest of times. Yeah! All might then. When you're faced with a problem that you can't handle alone, find someone you rely on, be it a teacher, your family, your friends, anyone. Push and go. Next lesson will be for our final exam. Be sure to review what we learned in our lessons so far. Adios, matane. Alright, final exam for lessons. Also, today we take our final exam. The day for relax, that is, and do your best. And if are you ready? Let's begin. Delicious. Ano? Cheta me. Oh. Ich lebe dich. I think it means I love you because we never actually got time to read. Pika! Oh, hold on. What was that? Oh, that's anger. Oh, it doesn't look angry. Happiness? Salvador. C'est fini, time is up. Posez vos stylos. Put down your pens, that is. I assume the obligatory given the last question, that is, gave you no trouble. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can get your scores at the school's front desk. Yeah. I know I didn't like doing voices for any other teacher, but I think it's just whatever I feel comfortable with because there's a lot of dialogue. Alright, let's see. 5 out of 5. Alright, okay. I'm gonna finish these off. Also, I like how we got a different Pokemon here every time. Battle Studies. I'll try and do a voice, but I can't promise anything. Okay, if it's hard, I won't. Oh! Oh, I'm the most favourite class. Otsu, say hello to your favourite battle instructor. The one, the only, the hot-blooded danger. Otsu is a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. I will actually. I'm actually looking it up. OSU. Otsu is a free-to-play rhythm game primarily developed, published, and created by Dean Pepe Herbert. Inspired by INIS rhythm game, Osu, Takaki Kwandan, it was written in C number on the .NET frame. I was just looking. Engine OpenGL. That sounds familiar. OpenGL. Is that like something they used to... Osu, yeah. Look it up. I'll look up karate. As I was taught, you are... Oh, yeah, I'm looking at karate, but Jesse, as was taught, as you mentioned, Osu is... However, in our traditional Japanese karate style, Osu is more often means great to convey the ki. I'm just gonna... Where is it? I was reading the quote earlier. No, man, it's a Japanese thing. I'm guessing to keep with him, I don't know. My age, 25, my hobby, working out. My type, well... Strong and muscular fighting types, of course. That's all for my introduction. As for my class, this is where you get to learn the nitty-gritty of all Pokemon battling. Oh, that's why she did... That's why she was a bit iffy about... wait, is that my Pokemon there? We'll start the basics that no trainer gets left in the dust. Even if you know this stuff, have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles and you'll be pros in no time. Let's get our fighting spirits ablaze together. Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you will want to remember. I'm talking about the power, type, and category of these moves. High power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move's type. Heads up, new kid. Questions are coming your way. There are two categories that attack moves can fall under. What are they? Physical moves and special moves. Although it would be cool if it was a light type. Awesome, you're just as sharp as I expected, new kid. That's why you have to have a handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's attack stat is. Special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's special attack stat is. On the other side of things, people getting hit by these moves take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat, and Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both these stats equally will just make it hard for Pokemon to shine in battle. I beg to differ. It's nice to have that little bit of unpredictability. Granted, it does mean you do cost power. It's a matter of niche. Make your strong points stronger, I always say. That goes for both people and Pokemon. Oh man, was I about to suggest we do some hands-on practice and really drive into that one, but I guess we're out of time. We'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even with the book learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? But class is over now. Take care, you little rascals. I was hoping that would be more practical, but no, we're just outside and we're just, yeah. I was a little bit disappointed by that one. I guess it would be a substitute for like physical education. Yeah, physical education was not my like. I'm gonna say a bit like I hated it or anything, just like wasn't my specialty because I'm not exactly the most physically fit. Another day, another round of battle study. Also, let's get right to it and charge up those batteries when take a break. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? I'm already on it. It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around out there, I'll bet you come across one big shining crystals fairly often as well. Ooh, these crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that's seeped out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. We call those battles Terra Raid battles. The Terra Raid Pokemon you face against in Terra Raid battles are crazy tough. Really? Because kind of pushovers from what I remember. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raid battles. It's called cheering. There are 3 different cheers you can use. The first cheer is Ghoul Out. It boosts the attack and special attack of all allied Pokemon. Second is Hang Tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of all allied Pokemon. And third, well, let's see if you can guess. Oh. This cheer responds HP of an allied Pokemon. What do you think it is? Wham Bam Potion. I think it's Heal Up. There we go. That's right, maybe I should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? I mean, had some experience. The third vital cheer is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. You cheer up Pokemon 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering up uses up a turn battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves while you cheer. Oh, excuse me. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open a new realm of possibilities. Oh man, I was about to suggest we do some hands-on practice really driving that point home, but I guess we're out of time. Alright, grapes. How much have we got to cram in here? Bam, bam. I like the guitar riff. Another day, another round of battle study. Also, let's get straight to it. Last time we learned about Terra Raid battles, did any of you have a chance to try them out? Terra Pokemon are super strong, and the more difficult ones will use even tougher tactic that you'll need to deal with. Really? I'm talking about their Terra Shield. I've never experienced that. How much of the Pokemon has its Terra Shield up, you ask? Well, it'll take way less damage for one. There's a big effect on morale too. When trainers see that shield go up, they feel doomed. Like, there's no way to win the battle. So here's the question for you. If the Pokemon you're battling puts up its Terra Shield, what should you do? Rationalize and attack it. Yeah. That's literally the only option we can choose that sounds feasible. That's right, you're making a Terra Battle Master, aren't you, new kid? No, it's called Initiative. Regular attacks don't work so well against Pokemon that have their Terra Shield up, but having your Pokemon terrestrialize is an effective method to overcome that issue. A terrestrialized Pokemon will do more damage to a shielded Pokemon, especially if it uses moves that match its Terra type. Dealing enough damage to a Pokemon with its Terra Shield up can destroy the shield and break the Pokemon's stance. It means that it's important to properly time your terrestrializing and Terra Raid battles. In conclusion, as they say, fight fire with fire and Terra Pokemon with Terra Pokemon. Be sure to work together with your teammates to smash through your opponent's Terra Shield. And yeah, we know. Also, oh yeah, it's your exam next, isn't it? Sorry, I saw like caught in the middle. Here we go again. So there's a lot. I don't know how much they'll cover. It says mid, so might be something. Yeah, I won't be tardy. Daddy! Oh, we're in here. Sorry if all of you went to schoolyard first before finding the right room. I guess we do our test in the classroom at least. It might be hard to write your answers out on the field. Alright, time to put your game faces on. Do battle with those test sheets. Alright, the higher Pokemon list damage takes from special attacks. Which the following has no effect on a move's damage? The move's name? Yeah, the move's name. How many trainers are on a Terra Raid battle team? 4. What is an effective method of breaking an opponent's Terra Shield? Terrestrializing and attacking. Fighting. Time's up! Put your pencils down! I'll start giving it everything you got. I'm sure you'll get your perfect scores. Well done, everyone. You can ask for your scores at the front desk. As per usual, or as they say, like Apple, recipes Apple, you've always been missed in The Simpsons. Unless he has been cancelled, I don't know. I haven't actually seen any since since I saw the news articles on that. Anyway, and we did perfect. So wow, we got a lot of battle studies. Don't worry, I won't be tardy. Actually, to be fair, when I first heard that, I thought it was tarty. Oh no, actually, I think that's a completely different word, so... Yeah... Nah, tardy sounds better. Another day, another round of battle study. Also, let's get right straight to it. You all gave everything you had in your midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume our regular classes today, so keep up that energy for the second half of the term. Have you been using the R button to send out your Pokemon? Oh, yes. You can, if you do, your Pokemon run off in the direction you're facing. It's a super useful tactic that lets your Pokemon pick out faraway items for you. That's not all. There's a wild Pokemon near where you sent your Pokemon. They'll start battling each other. You call those battles. Also battles. Just as the name implies, your Pokemon will act on its own during auto battle. Means you won't be able to give it any commands. And if your Pokemon wins, you get XP points, and it would, well, just be like a regular battle. If you make good use of these battles, they can be really efficient to train your party. But if you want to remember that Pokemon won't evolve or learn new moves right away if they level up from an auto battle. Also, if a Pokemon loses an auto battle, it will come back with just a small amount of HP left. Make sure to heal up straight away. Whoops, I'm just about to do the whole class of one-side lecture. Does anyone have any questions so far? Oh, that's a good point. I think I know how to kill it, but how do I catch one? If you let your Pokemon battle on its own, it will keep going until its opponent is defeated. Want to catch a wild Pokemon, you need to battle by issuing commands instead. Even during auto battles, our Pokemon are out there battling for us, their trainers. Keep an eye out on them as much as possible, and if it looks like they're going to lose, be sure to have them retreat. Also, this goes without saying, but Pokemon with low HP have already worn out. They probably won't enjoy auto battles as much, so don't work them too hard, okay? In conclusion, auto battles only work if a trainer and the Pokemon have a relationship or mutual trust. Why is your hair twisting too? Be smart how you use auto battles so you won't lose the trust of your Pokemon. Alright, Wow, we got quite a lot of classes. I like that I got all these like big Pokemon. You got my like big crocodile. Another day, right? Hope we gave all the battles a shot like we talked about last class. Making good use of water battles let you train up a bunch of different Pokemon. It's also an efficient way to gather the Pokemon materials you need to make TMs at TM machines. Speaking of which, have you all been using the TM machines? Yes, I have. I'm sure I hope so, because it's a pub quiz time! To create TM machines, Pokemon materials, and one other thing. Anyone remember what it is? LP. I mean, money, yeah, but LP, definitely. Oh, my thing depleted. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Looks like you're ready to be a TM Machine Pro, new kid. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Yeah, I was going to say. My controller's not... I need to disconnect. I got an issue. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Sorry. Me being dumb. The correct answer is League Points, or LP for short. You give Pokemon LP and Pokemon materials to a TM machine to create TMs. You can also exchange Pokemon materials at a TM machine to get LP. I recently heard that some shady individuals getting LP illegally by using a technique called hacking or something like that. Ooh. I don't want any of you getting involved in that bad stuff like that, okay? You got it! Anyway, you can also add TMs that you want to make to your watch list. They'll let you keep an eye out on the materials you need to gather. In conclusion, in order to make TMs, you'll need Pokemon materials. And if you want to get hold of lots of materials, you have to battle all kinds of Pokemon. Oh man. And it's just about to suggest we do some... Alright, yeah. Oh, it's our last class. Yep. Let's wrap things up. You've shown that you have more than enough knowledge to be super strong battlers. I don't know that I have much left to teach you, really. But you can always aim for even greater heights. So today I'm going to teach you about the rules of link battles. When two trainers participate in link battles, together they can engage in either single battles or double battles with each other. And if you're playing in a group of 4, you can all battle each other at multi-battles. Sorry, shit all down. And if you're playing in a group of 4, you can all battle each other in multi-battles. Now, when you're having battles during your independent study, you can use whatever number of Pokemon you like, and they can be at any level. But in link battles, there are special rules to keep in mind. Some of these special rules involve adjusting Pokemon's levels. The no restrictions rules lets all Pokemon stay at their current level. It lets trainers use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiple of the same held item too. But if you choose to use normal rules, all Pokemon will be set to level 50 for your battles, regardless of what level they actually are. This even includes power level Pokemon. Lower level Pokemon, they'll get a power boost to participate. Normal rules let you use multiples of the same Pokemon species and of the same held items too. Oh, do they? The great part about this rule set is that it lets any of your Pokemon participate. All they have to do is learn some good moves. Lastly, the rule set called Flat Rules mostly affects Pokemon over level 50. Such Pokemon will be set to level 50 for the duration of a battle. The Flat Rules set is one often used for official tournaments. This rule does not allow trainers to use multiple Pokemon of the same species or multiples of the same item. Oh, so the most formal. Alright, here's the question for you. Which rules would you pick if you want to use a lower leveled Pokemon to keep its level low? Flat rules, isn't it? That's the one, kid. Looks like you were listening to lesson. Yeah, because as you said, it affected the high level Pokemon but not the lower ones. If you got some clever strategy that you need to use level 5 Pokemon for, I know a few. Your best bet is to choose the flat rules rule set. Of course, you can also choose no restrictions if you want to battle with any Pokemon you want at any level with any held item. It's a pretty good rule set for when you want to battle freely with friends. In conclusion, normal rules adjust all Pokemon to level 50. Flat rules that use lower level Pokemon at their actual levels. And yeah, that's it. Hope you use these tips to have some exciting battles with your friends. Oh, alright, that's a round of time. Next class is our final exam. Aim for a perfect score. Osu! Os. Oh yeah, when I was playing with a friend of mine, he did not like switching. Well, I say a friend, he's no longer a friend actually. Well, it got complicated, but yeah. He hated it when you switched Pokemon. Even though it is an official move, it is an official thing to do, and it does have its advantages and disadvantages. I mean, your opponent can literally... Oh, alright. Here we go. It's finally game day. Today is our final exam. Time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. Which tier boosts attack and special attack for all allies during a rear... Oh, go all out, go all in... Out we go. Oh. I think it's go all in.
Nope.
What do you call battles of Pokemon sent out with the up button to do their own? Oh, that's auto fights.
What? What the f-
Or was it auto battles? I can't remember. How do you obtain LP? Exchange materials. High level Pokemon adjust to what level when they're... Oh, yeah. 50. When using no rules or link rules, you can use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiple... Oh. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's flat rules. Time's up. Put your pencils down. I saw it. You've given it all you got. I'm sure you got perfect scores. You all did so well in my class. If you pass this test, you officially be Battle Masters. Now, go ask your surely silly scores at your front desk, you little art schools. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think my scores are perfect. I think I've actually failed. Three out of 5. I'll take the exam again. Alright, let's try that again. Don't worry, I'll skip it. Well, except actually no, I'll just cut to where I actually answer the questions. Well, the ones I got wrong. Alright, let's see what we got, Yeah, Mudkip, can you correct me on one of those questions, please? And, throughout the rest of the video, can you also do that?
Don't worry, but your dignity will be shattered.
So yeah, passed, but... Yeah, anyway, one last lesson. Art. How long is this video gonna be? Woo! We're in a different classroom. Oh, hello, Hassel. Greetings, I'm Hassel. I'll be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Now, let me be candid for one moment. Candid is an official art term, mainly used in photography. When you take an event, take a photo of an event right in the moment. No preparation needed. You just literally take it in the moment. I imagine that many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. Maybe. Hopefully you don't even need a basic understanding of art right, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So, is my class a waste of time for you then? I think not. At least I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you. What is beauty anyway? What makes it something beautiful? The eye of the beholder. Interesting. Thank you, Christopher. Oh, I don't really suggest there's a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take the time to think about it. I think that's... Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of a road, for example. Question, why is the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why the leaves change colour? Ponder the windmills of Artisan and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Cascaratha. I'm sure you will find that every little detail of your lives will seem more vivid, more impactful, if you just take a moment to stop and think. And I'm certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it'll help you pull through the days where your studies have exhausted, or when work has dampened your spirits. Oh, and do pardon me for waxing philosophical. You don't need to understand all that now. Put simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. It is my hope that this class will add even a little bit of colour to your lives. That's all for today. Next time we'll try a more hands-on approach to appreciating beauty. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. In our previous class we discussed what beauty is, and which might have been a little bit boring for you. So today I thought I'd mix things up a little to pique your interest in art. Allow me to introduce our special guest, Smiggle. Oh, Gibble.
Gibble!
This is Professor Gibble, the assistant lecturer for today. Hello, Professor Gibble, would you be so kind as to terrestrialize for us?
Come on!
Wait, what? You can actually... What? How? As some of you may already know, a Pokémon can terrestrialize if you use the Terra Orb. Normally, Professor Gibble would be of the Dragon type, but by terrestrializing it succeeded in changing its type. So class, what type do these lovely glistening flowers above Professor Gibble's head represent? The grass type. Excellent, Christopher! Full marks for you! These beautiful flowers blooming above Professor Gibble's head show that it's now become a grass type. The shape of the Terra Jewel above a Pokemon's head depends on the Pokemon's Terra type. To summarize, if an opponent's Pokemon terrestrializes during battle, observe a Pokemon's Terra Jewel closely to see which type it has become, and choose effective moves accordingly. It is my sincere hope that today's lecture will help you all achieve beautiful victories. The terrestrial phenomenon is indeed a fascinating but deep subject to discuss. That is it for today, class. Thank you, Professor Gibble, for your help. Wow, this is long. This video is going to be like over an hour long. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. I've been told that my previous lecture about the terrestrial phenomenon was very well received. Thank you all for your kind words. In fact, Miss Dendra specifically requested that I impart even more battle knowledge to my students. So I've decided today that we take another look at how a Pokemon can terrestrialize.
Gibble!
And of course, here's Professor Gibble to help us. Professor Gibble, would you be so kind to terrestrialize for us? Ooh, wait. It's sort of not properly stuck to him. Now, what do we have here? Last class we saw grass-type terrestrializers, but this time we have something of a different shape. Observe, a Terra Jewel resembling a snowflake. A dendritic shape is stunning to behold. It's a little chilly standing so close to it. So class, what Terra type do you imagine this jewel might represent? And please, speed it up, I'm getting quite cold already. Excellent, Christopher, full marks for you. Reason there's a snowflake shining above Professor Gibble said it's simple. It's now an ice type. Actually, that would be a really good type competitively. You could terrestrialize into an ice type and receive half damage from any ice type moves. Since, you know, ground, dragon, breath of weak ice, 4 times weakness. Yeah, bam. And of course, Professor Gibble is currently the ice type. Ice type moves would not be very effective against it, keep in mind. Usually they would deal quadruple damage to Gibble. See? Now, here's some trivia about snowflakes. While snowflakes come in many different shapes and sizes, most are classified as hexagons. Just think of it, snowflakes formed of the sky, taking similar shapes without anyone saying they must. Do you feel the great mystery of nature, the beautiful enigma we live in? This is a bit of a tangent, but Mr. Jack's glasses are also hexagonal, aren't they? I forgot to mention that you can change a Pokemon's terror type at the Treasure Eatery, located in Medali. I must say, the cook is a little prickly. You need to get on her good side if you want her help. Now, come prepared for next class, for it's time for a midterm examination. Thank you for today, Mr. Gibble. Mr. Professor Gibble.
Gib!
This is so long! Why did I do this to myself? I know why, because I'm an idiot. I should have done this earlier. Well, Gengar totally agrees, like, thinks, your regret is delicious. I do hope you're all ready, because it's time for your midterm exam. Focus and do your best. And begin! Oh, what is the name of the gem that glows over Pokemon's head when it specializes? Terrajewel. When the answer to the question one is the shape of flowers, what type does it represent? The grass type. Oh, the shape of the shape hexagon. Where's the tree? Oh, Medali. What makes something beautiful? I say there is no correct answer. Right, here's why. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions. Time's up. That's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. I'd rather not have students worry about passing or failing my art class. But tests are tests after all. Anyway, good work everyone. You can check your results on the front desk. Like I said, I think beauty is subjective. It depends on who you ask. Like what could be considered, well, Garbodor. Take Garbodor for example. Is notoriously the ugliest Pokemon. But someone might think, wow, this thing looks pretty good. I like how colourful it looks, like the trash bag on its head. Let's see. 5 out of 5. Yeah, I'm right. Going to Game Freak. But no joke, I'm actually really happy about that. I do take art courses, so I know a little bit about art. But granted, art is so bloomin' diverse. Like, there's stuff like colour theory, shapes, posture, tone, painting naked. Well, yeah, I actually did do nude. I painted nude people, yeah. I'll admit, sometimes I've wished I might try posing nude. Like, especially when I saw this one guy, like, similar figure to me, I thought, oh, if people actually like him, then I might be good. Because they do prefer people with a lot more shape and character to them, which offers a lot of creativity for tones and that. You know, seeing how the body, you know, positions itself, how the muscles behave. I'm sorry, I'm going too much. Hello, class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. Also, shut up, Christopher, you are being very inappropriate. I am pleased to say that everybody did very well in their midterm exams. As a reward for all your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. Nana and Brazy, please come in. Greetings. I'm Brasius, I am artist, and I focus exclusively on grass-type Pokemon for my work. Brasius here mainly creates three-dimensional pieces such as statues and the like. One of his major works is an illustration titled Surrendering Sunflora, found in Artisan. Because Sunflora realizes that it is doomed to be forever one of the laziest Pokemon designs ever made. Many of you who have challenged the artist on Jim are no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. Hope you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Haas's classes. All Haas knows of the man who saved me when I had lost all hope and given up on myself. But he never gave up on me. I do not exaggerate when I say that he is my mentor in life. It is precisely thanks to Haas that I was able to establish my current art style. Oh dear Brassy. I have nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you will guide this class in the only way you can. I mean, the way only you can. Oh, of course. Let's see, why don't we discuss what Haas mentioned? Surrendering Sunflora. Can anyone here tell me what my mood was when after that detached expression? Sad. Because surrender. No? No! Completely and utterly wrong! When I made that sculpture, I had surrendered all hope. I was prepared to give up everything. I was resolved to give up my life as an artist if that piece did not come to receive proper recognition. Hence the name Surrendering Sunflora. It's exactly it, task. My brain's trying to... Okay. I started out as an artist that experienced many hardships, even became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drove me into desolation. I began worrying about what would sell. I was concerned only with fame and fortune. But all my pieces during this time had no depth, they were all shallow trash. It was then that I met Haas, who helped me realize how petty I was being. I'll spare you the details, but in the end, I was able to leave all that behind. It was also when I crafted this Sunflora. Remarkable! Even I did not know the full story until now. This kind of thing was hard to tell someone, especially when they are so close to you. But I don't doubt that any of you adolescents will often find your heads crowded with worries. My advice to you is simple. Be honest with yourself and do whatever your heart desires. So long as you don't cause trouble, that is. That's all from me. I must admit, I'm beginning to feel a bit embarrassed, so I'll bid you farewell, Haas. And farewell to your pupils as well. Oh, Brassy, I can't believe it. Such a wonderful class, I think. Thank you so much! Wow, you got emotional here. I'm a little bit confused. I thought surrender, usually that's sadness. Unless of course it's happiness because that's meant to represent him, you know, coming to, you know, that's made after before he surrendered, or, you know, he was in progress while he was in the process of considering surrendering. Anyway. I don't know, anyone likes to explain to me, please let me know. As in, I might have studied it, but I'm not an expert, nor am I perfect at it. Actually, that's the question, is anyone perfect at what they do? Ooh, so actor there. Hello, class! It is I, Hassel, yet again. First, allow me to apologize for losing my composure during our last class. Also, touched by Brazier's story that I simply couldn't contain my emotions. I'm sorry for being... well, such a scene maker. I said it got very stern looking to from Mrs. Tyne after that class, yes. Anyway, let us shift gears and dive into the material for today's class. Now, haven't you heard of the 10 sites of Paldea? As the name would imply, there are 10 sites in Paldea that are considered particularly beautiful. More than I would say that the Grand Olive Orchard is likely the most accessible. You can see the field after field of olive trees from the hill on the way to Cotondo. 2 waterfalls are also counted among these 10 sites. Fury Falls and Casaroyo Falls. Then there are the there's the peak of Glacedo Mountain as the Paldea's highest peak. And another cliff on Glacedo's mountain that's named after its rather unique shape. So let me ask you, my students. What's the name of this 3-pronged cliff on Glacedo Mountain? There is grassbat straws. Reach? A very good guess. I think something reaching would stretch out further though. A three-pronged cliff on Glaciador Mountain is in fact known as Glaciador's Grasp. Their shape is far too stubby to be that of a human hand. I imagine someone thought it looked like a Pokemon hand grabbing something. There's also the mountains in Area 3 of East Province where you can get a good look at Levincia. Oh no, it is over. It's particularly gorgeous at night. The fact that the view is so brilliant is known as the Million Volt Skyline. It's quite a hotspot for dates, and deservedly so for having such a romantic view. Imagine it's what you kids say these days, a very a bleak selfie spot. Of course, you may feel that's not all 10 sites live up to their grandiose names. How often do we visit some tourist spot only to be disappointed? Not say that you shouldn't visit them, only that you should keep your hopes in check. Excuse me. The important thing is to go yourself and see them with your own two eyes. And sometimes a disappointing experience can be worthwhile in its own way. Take a chance. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for your attention. Alright, one more class. There's the exam. Then I'll be all the lessons. Ah! I won't be tardy. Alright. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. My, how time flies, as they say. Indeed, our time together has certainly flown by. It is hard to believe that this is our art last class. Now, our topics for today may feel somewhat unrelated to art. But there is absolutely no set definition as to what art should be. Therefore, let's carry on with our discussion and see where it takes us. There are two things I wish to focus on today. Ribbons and marks. Ooh. Both ribbons and marks are special honours that capture Pokemon's qualities. There will be times when a Pokemon gives maximum effort or has a noteworthy experience. In recognition of its feats and accomplishments, it can be given a ribbon. To give an example, if you manage to become incredibly close to a Pokemon, it may be granted the Best Friends ribbon. Incidentally, there's a person in Cascafara who can give a Pokemon a Best Friends ribbon. Marks, on the other hand, are mostly found on wild Pokemon when you meet them for the first time. They can symbolize the character of a Pokemon, such as the Rowdy mark or the Vigor mark. It's completely up to luck when you run into a Pokemon with these marks. I never even heard of these marks. So if you're able to catch Pokemon with a mark, rejoice at your astounding fortune. Does anyone know what special thing you can do with a Pokemon that has ribbons or marks? Show him off? Oh yes, indeed, you can show him off, but surely that's not the extent of your interest, is it? The correct answer is that Pokemon with ribbons and marks can be given titles. Oh, I did not know that. What's more, they can be sent into battle displaying a title of your choosing. I did not know that either. For example, Pokemon, if you can send out a Gible the Best Friends ribbon by declaring, "Go Gible, the Great Friend." And while I know I just said that marks are generally found already on Pokemon when you meet them for the first time, it seems that more recently Pokemon can be awarded certain marks based on their efforts. These are marks such as the Gourmand mark and the Item Finder mark and the Pathfinder mark. Perhaps it might be fun to try and work out how to get each mark using its name as a clue. Well, that just about wraps up our last class. Next is the final exam. Please review our material closely so you can pass on your first try. Alright, let's get the exam. I do hope you're ready because it's time for your final exam. Focus and do your best. And begin! Ooh, what's the name of the restaurant where you can think Pokemon Terrace right? Treasure Eatery? What's the name of your signature art? The Surrendering Sunflower. How many waterfalls are counting Monk? I think that's 2. Magnified Millions Volt Skyline. Levincia. No, you can add more. That's rare. The marks a Pokemon has are present when you first meet none can be added later. No, that's false. You can add more later. Time's up, and that's it for today's test. Pencils down, please. Thank you all so much for learning about art with me. This time we shared has left a mark that I will treasure, I promise you. And that is my sincere wish that you all go on for even greater, more prosperous futures. And that's that. Good work, everyone. You can receive your results from the front desk. Please tell me I got 4. And the results are... Perfecto! Oh, and you finished all your classes and passed all the exams. Ooh, 5 XP candies L. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's every single bloomin' class sorted. Oh my gosh. Do those as you play the game. Don't do it more at once like I did. Because, you know, as you may be watching the video, you might be fed up. Yeah, so I'm just going to wrap up this video now. And, of course, if there's any feedback you want to give me, please let me know. Any facts I got wrong. Once if I got all the answers right on all the tests. Yeah, I'm going to get the end card done. And, yeah, I want to go... Can I go to the art room? Yeah. I want to go to the art room. I want to do the end card here. Oh, wait. I can't, can I? No, I can't. No, I'll leave it for now then. Oh, where do I want to go? I want to go back to the entrance hall. Alright, well... Yeah, I'd like to thank you so much for watching this episode. And, of course, any suggestions you have, please let me know. What I might do is upload another video on the same day, about maybe however long this video is later. Just so then if anyone, you know, so you don't feel like, oh, God, you know, that was a waste of a video. So yeah, see what happens there. Then I'll, you know, try and round it up to a multiple of 4. So, in the past, he's gonna look up. In the past, present, or even future. I will burp at your face when I see you. Bye!